Hey, Duke Sir here, and in this video I'm going to show you a really powerful exercise to almost give yourself therapy on your own timeline, to acknowledge any parts you that need acknowledging, but more specifically, more powerfully is the fact that anything that's shown up in your life right now, a repeating pattern, a repeating blueprint, a repeating program, perception, experience in your reality, is to really know in that situation and get clarity of when it has happened before, when you felt that way before, okay? So, first thing I want to invite you to ask yourself, and maybe you've already got it just from what I've said, is what is showing up right now? What feeling, what experience, what meaning is showing up in your world right now that you want to shift, you want to change, you want to understand? So for example, it might be, no matter what it is you do, it feels like it's never enough. You feel like people don't value you, people don't see your worth, let's just say. Or it might be that right now there's not much money in your bank account, or you've just had a huge expense in your business, or a relationship you're in or someone you're seeing is showing up in a way that it really doesn't make you feel good. Whatever it is right now, ask yourself, how does that make me feel? Okay, so whatever thing is showing up in your world right now, ask yourself, how does that make me feel? And just really connecting to that feeling, being with that feeling, okay? And now ask yourself, what does that mean to me? And see what pops up into your awareness. What does it mean to you that you're having this experience right now, okay? And now, what we're gonna do, and of course, pause this video, I want you to get a piece of paper, and I want you to break up each of the pieces of paper in 5-year chunks. 0 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 20, 25, 30, all the way up to whatever age you are, okay? So at the time of this video, I am 37, so this video is stopping under 40, okay? So however old you are, do it in 5-year chunks. And now what we're gonna do is for each chunk, we're gonna go in reverse order, okay? So I'm gonna start with the section 35 to 40, and I'm gonna ask myself, let's just say it was people not seeing my value. Let's just say that was the thing for me right now. And I would ask myself, okay, in the last 5 years, when have I felt like people, when have I felt unvalued, undervalued, people won't see my value? And just see what pops into your awareness. So the key thing is with this, asking the question with your breath. You can use your mind, but you're gonna hit more resistance, more restriction, more your own viewpoint as it is right now. But ask yourself, when have I felt this way before? Okay, so whatever feeling the experience is in your life right now gives you, when have I felt this in the last 5 years? Let's just say you've been dating someone and it's kind of, you know, they've stopped being so attentive, and it makes you feel, let's just say it makes you feel abandoned. So when you ask yourself, how does it make me feel abandoned, unseen? Okay, and just, you can ask on both if you want to expand this exercise even more, but I'd pick one for now until we get used to this exercise, okay, and done the whole thing. So let's just say the thing that comes up is unseen. You just, okay, breathe in deep into your stomach. When have I felt unseen in the last 5 years? And it will literally just pop into your awareness, a time, okay? And you can have 1, 2, 3, maximum 3 different occasions in each section, okay? And then just write. Just let your pen flow, okay? Now, come to the next section and breathe in. Okay, between 30 and 35, when have I felt unseen? And then something will pop into your awareness, okay? So, pause this video. Feel free now to go through all the ages, okay? And pause this video, and when you're ready, come back. Okay, cool. So, you filled this out, and this could well have taken you a good 30 minutes, maybe longer, maybe quicker. You know, you don't have to write War and Peace, you can just write bullet points. It's up to you how you write it. But now I want you to look at each situation, okay? I know there's quite a few. Maybe just pick the ones that are the strongest, but I would invite you, especially the first time doing this, go through each one and ask yourself, okay, that moment, so let's just say with the relationships, let's just say your first 17-year-old boyfriend, you know, he wasn't very responsive, he ignored you, and that's one of the times that comes up, you know, and you go to that age and you're like, okay, cool. You just take yourself back there and like, okay, when he was acting that way, how's I feeling? Unseen, anything else? What else? Unheard, not acknowledged, like my feelings don't matter. Okay, cool. What? And then ask yourself, what did I make it mean? What am I? You pitch yourself in that scene. What am I making this mean? And let that pop into your awareness, okay? And then ask yourself, what decisions am I making? So take yourself to the scene, whatever you've written down, just pitch yourself there. Don't have to do a long visualization, but just pitch yourself there briefly, see yourself looking through your eyes and just ask yourself, how am I feeling? What am I making this mean? What decisions am I making? And then ask yourself, how is this playing out right now? And here's the thing, at this point doing this exercise, you're probably getting so many awarenesses dropping in, left, right, and center. But just go through each thing, and it's gonna get you truly tuning in and acknowledging and connecting to these parts of yourself that are essentially playing out now. And any feelings that come up, if intense feelings come up, even you just being present with those feelings, what it is you felt, and allowing yourself to feel it, now you're expanding your capacity to have a different reality now. Okay, because anything that's happened in the past, any feelings, any meanings, any decisions, literally constricts your reality of what it is you're able to have in this current reality, okay? And I just want to say one thing before we go into the next part. Especially around the ages 0 to 5, maybe even 5 to 10, you might not have any memories. Just ask with your breath. And you might get a feeling, you might get a, am I making this up? I kind of feel myself as a baby. Just go with it, okay? Trust that if you're with your breath, if you're asking questions with your breath, you're gonna get things dropping in that it doesn't matter if they're true or not. What matters is if it comes in right now, that age of you is looking for acknowledgement. That age of you is in control. So pause this video, get that done, and come back to me when you're finished. Okay, cool. So now what we're gonna do, and you can pick the ages that feel strongest, but I'd invite you to go through each age and even each situation. You know, go through each age and just close your eyes and let's just pick. And we're gonna go in starting from earliest age upwards now. Okay, so we're gonna start with 0 to 5. Let's just say you toddler you, baby you pops into your awareness, and I want you to imagine just ask yourself, where do I feel that age of me in my body? And literally now, just ask yourself, where do I feel that age of my body? And imagine like an energy of that age. So let's just say right now I'm seeing 3-month-old me. And I'm literally seeing it in my solar plexus. And I want you to imagine reaching down and pulling out that younger you and seeing that younger you in front of you. Even hold that younger you. And if this age of you is a bit older, take them by the hands, look them in the eyes. And now with your breath, expand your breath towards them. Just ask them, what do you need? And just let it drop into your awareness. See their lips moving. See what they're saying. And get an awareness of what it is you need. And it could just be really simple. Love. It could be to be heard. It could be to be seen. And now I want you to acknowledge that age of you. I want you to acknowledge that age of you. And just let that age of you know, and say to them, say it out loud, it's really powerful, and just say whatever the name of this you are, this age of you is. So I'm just gonna say, Duke, I'm really sorry, no one heard you, no one knew you were there, you ignored, you felt abandoned, you felt scared, you felt alone. And just start with I'm sorry, 100% start with I'm sorry, and then just let this age of you know, if you can come up with like, you know, why they went through what it is they went through, or, you know, thank them for holding on to this. So let me just give you an example. Duke, I'm sorry, you felt alone, no one was there for you, you felt unheard, you felt unseen, you felt scared. Thank you for holding on to this for all this time. I really appreciate you. I love you. But now it's time to let this go. And if you're more advanced, you may be able to frame the benefit. Like, ask yourself, could there be a benefit to this? And see if you can let this age of you know, okay? So for example, I might say to 3-month-old me, you know, I'm so sorry what you went through, but because you know how it feels to be alone, you're able to inspire others as your future self. If you can quote something like that, amazing, but don't worry about it at this stage. If you can't, just being present and acknowledging this age of you, being present with this age of you is super powerful. And then the last part, you're gonna let this part of you know who you're gonna become, okay? So what is it you want in life? What is your vision? What are you moving towards? Let this age of you know, you're gonna help a lot of people. You're gonna do amazing things. The fact that you know how it feels to be alone, your ability to connect with people from a place of heart space and feel how good it feels to be with people that you resonate with feels even more amazing. And just taking a moment, being present with that age of you, and now hug that age of you. Whatever it is you feel that age of you needs, bring them into your body, bring them into your chest. And just imagine, feel that age of you now, feeling happier, they're surrendering, and just imagine them absorbing back into your body. And now do this for each of these ages, each of these situations. There may be tears, this may take quite a long time. As you get versed at this, you will feel, and even right now you might feel it, you will feel 2, 3 ages of you particularly strong, okay? Particularly strong. And it's just asking them, letting them know, are you ready to let this go now? So literally you see that version of you, where you can feel the ones that are really strong, that are like dictating your reality right now. Are you ready to let this go now? Thank you for holding on to this for all this time. I really appreciate you, but now it's time to let this go. And this is where we're going. And paint the image in your mind of like, this is where we're going. And then say to this age of you, are you with me? Cool. And then hug them back in. And doing this exercise, like I said, even just acknowledging these ages of you, super, super powerful. Bringing this reframe of like, this is where we're going, and then letting them know they don't need to hold on to this any longer. Super, super powerful. Okay, so do this. Let me know in the comments how you get on, the realizations you get. Even just acknowledging these ages of you and being present with these ages of you is super, super powerful to letting go of the restriction on your reality, of the control on your reality from these ages and versions of you. And then if you can come in with the, it's time to let this go, this is where we're going, and give them what it is they need. Let them know how sorry you are. Maybe you even feel to say, I'm sorry, I haven't like acknowledged you for all this time, I pushed you down. Whatever it is, just be with your breath, let it flow. And it's that connection. Don't worry about the words so much, but that connection with that age of you, with yourself. And then the last part, when you've done all of this, is then you can just ask yourself, okay, cool. Picture again the reality you see for yourself, what it is you want, and then ask yourself, what is it I can do that's in alignment with this? What action can I take in alignment with this vision? And you can even ask yourself like, what can I do? What can I be to be in vibrational alignment with this? And just let it drop into your reality. Whatever pops in, then take action with it. And when you take action with it, framing to that age of you, see, we're going for what we want. This is a new reality. And lastly, I know I've given you a lot, lastly, with your reality, as soon as something changes, as soon as someone shows up in the way you want them to show up, as soon as something flows, make sure you come back to yourself, confirm to yourself, wow, see, this has changed, this is amazing. And that level of confirmation is super powerful because there's parts of you, there's ages of you always listening. All right, let me know your questions. Please subscribe, share this video with anyone you feel would benefit from it, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.